All right. Happy Wednesday, everybody. David E. Taylor, you're a piece of shit. How'd it feel to be on suspension, David? Awesome, right? That's what happens when you get caught scamming the platform you're trying to earn money on. They fucking put you in jail. I don't think it was long enough, personally. I mean, I think that's just now the fact that they caught on to what David's doing. I think they're going to start watching his account a lot more closer than what they are right now. Just my opinion. And then I want to say thank you to all the subscribers out there too. First of all, thanks, guys. Some of you guys been emailing me, which is really bitching. And the Facebook post about David Meta or Facebook, whatever the fuck they call it now, they are not going to give you $8 million. You're full of shit, dude. This is, again, another desperate money-grabbing attempt. Saying Facebook, if you raise this amount of money by today, that Facebook is going to give you $8 million? David, Facebook is not going to give you shit, dude. We've reported this too. The group's reported that. The fact that you've gone out and said that Meta or Facebook is going to give you $8 million, okay? That's not happening, anybody. Meta is not giving this clown $8 million. There's no way. There's no way. They're going to look at me like, yeah, okay. Give this ass clown $8 million. I mean, it wouldn't be it would be chump change to them, really. To Facebook, it wouldn't matter. It would be such a small amount of money to Facebook. They could write a check like that all day and fucking not worry about it. But they're not going to give $8 million to David because he raises, what did he say? If he raises $30,000, that they're going to give him $8 million. Join David E. Taylor in helping hurting families all across America. Today is known as Giving Tuesday. Meta will match $8 million in donations today. The Convoy of Miracles is bringing food, clothing, and Christmas gifts to families and children in need, including families who have lost loved ones through homicide and murder. Whoever wrote this is an idiot, okay? Homicide and murder they're the same thing, okay? You could just say homicide. You don't need to say homicide and murder. It's the same thing. Whoever wrote that is moronic. Probably Joseph, David, Michelle, one of you guys, okay? And I won't say who sent these to me, but you know who you are. You're in the group. I have two different names here. I don't want to say one because one could be wrong and the one you don't want me to say. So another post that David put out, strong people have the strength to lift, not put down. The weakest people put down others. They are not strong enough to lift them up. So David, you're the weak one here because you're the one putting people down, okay? You're the one putting people down. And some of your comments, I want to chime into a comment thread, the fact that how you put people down. And let's see here. Man, this was a good comment thread. It was with Catherine. It's all disingenuous. Let's see here. Oh, there's a good thread. The fact that David goes after damaged women. And I know this for a fact that the women he goes after are damaged. And there are damaged women in that cult, I know for a fact. True shit. Where was I going with this? Okay, so the suspension with David. Okay, so he's off suspension. That was kind of what this was going to be about. He's still getting view counts. He's still getting subscribers, but I'm still, convinced he's buying the subscribers. He has to be. David, I mean, come on, man. You're spending a lot of money to make fucking dimes, dude. You're spending a lot to make just a little. You really are. You're spending a lot. That's why you're coming out saying you need $8 million and all this other crap, man. But it's not going to happen. And also, guys, Friday, okay, what we're going to start doing is we're going to start deconstructing David's cult. And I do mean that. So there's the board right there, okay? That's just the start of it. So these are all documents I've already found through all this non-disclosure agreement. This is his tax form with his Social Security. This is the tax form, cryptocurrency. This is a list of names and numbers of fucking just a bunch of people. Personal information form right here. This is what David has his staff members fill out right here. Personal information form. And that's just one page. We'll go over that later. Non-disclosure agreement, 4-page. This is Israel number one's work right here on the structure, possibly, of what's going on there. So this is where we're going to start at, guys. Okay, we're going to add information to it as we go. I've already talked to a couple of the other channel members who are going to be a big help in this, because there is information that is public. There has been a lot of LLC creations with La Marcia's name on it. Taylor LLC with La Marcia and all the fucking board members is like members of these LLCs. This just shows that they are definitely moving there, because what an LLC does, it will protect the mansions getting taken from them. That's why David's doing this. That's why he's putting all these houses into LLCs now, or the business into an LLC, because it protects. All they can do is take the LLC, which there's probably ain't shit into it. Maybe a couple $100. Oh, we can only take a couple. Well, all you have is these LLCs. So they're very smart what they're doing. Okay, they're very smart. They're doing it the right way. Contractors do this all the time. They'll jump names, man. It's shady shit. It's legal, and it's what David's trying to do is hold up litigation again. This just shows, and we've talked about this. I think Thor Brynjolfsson had brought this up prior to, like, hey, this is what they do, man. Or maybe one of the other channel members had talked about it. Hey, I've done this. I've switched names before, because you can, man. It's legal. It's legal. But in David's case, it's what he's doing is to prevent any kind of financial discovery, or to prevent his houses from being taken away. All his assets. That's what he's doing this all about. So with that being said, guys, quick short. I'll see you guys Friday. David E. Taylor, I'm seeing you, dude. And you're off suspension. Watching you close now again. The more stupid shit you do, the more I'm going to be here. Just a warning, David, okay? I'm giving you a fair warning. I urge you to not put out any information, okay? I urge you. I'm not even going to warn you. I'm just going to recommend that you don't, okay? The more presence you are online, the more presence I'm going to be, okay? Just to let you know. So keep that in mind. The more you're online, the more you're going to see of me. So just, again, keep that in your mind, David, all right? We're not going to let you run the scam any longer, okay? So you guys have a good week. I'll see you guys Friday. David, tune in Friday. We're going to start deconstructing your cult. We found a lot of bullshit online about you, dude, and it's not hard to track your paperwork, man. There's a paper trail everywhere you go right now, man, and we found it.